and welcome to Rickesha's Creations Meditations. So today I'm going to do an exercise with you. I want to show you how to meditate for those who are interested, and how to be able to open yourself totally. If you're ready for that experience, the experience that I experienced, let's do this exercise. So, first of all, I want to give a disclaimer. I want you to make sure that you are ready to unlock this journey of self so you can help yourself along your life journey. This is going to be a deep meditation, so I want you to make sure that if you're going to do this meditation, that you are not driving. You're in a calm and quiet place where you will not be interrupted during this whole meditation. It's also best to put this meditation on with headphones so you can hear it go straight to your subconscious mind, and may you be blessed. Alright, let's get started. So first of all, we're going to start with 3 breath counts. Okay, I want to start with the first one. Push your belly all the way out till you feel like you're full, okay? And I want you to just breathe in love and light energy. Okay, just breathe in that part. Yeah, that good stuff. And hold it for 3 breath counts, and I want you to release it. As you release slowly. Very, very slowly. And I just want you to visualize yourself letting go. Letting go of your day, letting go of what just happened before you took this moment for yourself. Just let it all go. On the next breath count, I want you to breathe in your life force energy. I want you to breathe in that prana. I want you to breathe in that ether. I want you to breathe in that air. Yes. I want you to feel connected to that, okay? I want you to hold on to that. But as you release, I want you to picture yourself just letting go of trauma. Letting go of everything. Totally everything. Free. Just feel free, okay? And on this last breath count in, I want you to visualize yourself being at your highest self. Tapping into that wisdom that's always been there with you. It's never left you. It's within you. And as you hold that and you just allow yourself to radiate, I want you then to exhale. And as you exhale, I want you to visualize yourself with an anchor. You can visualize it as a cord, a branch, or root from your feet, going deep, 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 deep into the bottom of the earth, which is bottomless. And I want you to visualize yourself just being connected for a moment and just allow every gunk of information that has never served you in your lifetime, that no longer serves you, to be released. We cutting up these contracts, these soul contracts that we made that's no longer serving us, you guys. Just allow yourself to picture it being released back into the universe, back into the roots, back into the earth. Give it back to Mother Earth. Okay? And as you send that down, I want you to picture just love and light energy radiating from above you and below you. Because so is above and so is below. Now we're tapping into the third eye. Some of you may feel it radiating. Some of you may feel it. Some of you may already be feeling like you're floating. But you are here. You are grounded. So trust the process. So I want you to take a moment right now as you're laying down, sitting up, whichever you are. Hopefully your eyes are closed. If not, feel free to close them. But I want you to visualize yourself sitting Indian style. Alright? You know how you used to sit like that when we were kids in school? Those of you who are 80 babies, you may feel a little joy when you think about that, sitting Indian style. Like, why was we doing that? That was a form of meditating. That was a form of levitating. Which you are probably feeling like you're doing right now. It's okay, it's chill. You are safe and sound. You know, before I do things like this, I like to put prayers and of love and light energy around me, because I know I'm connected directly to source. So know that you are protected and guided, okay? You can trust this process. I want you to visualize that you're sitting there, the bottom of your tailbone, that area, okay, where your spinal cord is at. That part right there is your your root chakra, okay? So that right there, I want you to visualize something red right there, okay? I want you to visualize yourself. Remember when we were kids, we had the apple, they say apple a day, keep the doctor away. So I want you to visualize yourself eating an apple. And think about how sweet that apple feels. Now, some of you like green apples, some of you may like red apples. You know, they got more than one color, but visualize whichever color you like, red or green. Apple tasting delicious as you digest that, all right? Pay attention to whether it's bitter, sweet, a little bit of sour. Make it your own, okay? So as we're doing it, we want to think about how pleasant that feel, right? Nothing feel dangerous about that, correct? All right. So now I want you to visualize yourself. We're going to go now to the sacral chakra. I want you to visualize your creativity. I want you to think about, like, as you're sitting there eating an apple, what are you visualizing? Are you visualizing yourself just calm and relaxed, maybe in a forest or something, or at a park? Or maybe in the comfort of your own home, just relaxing. You feel safe, right? So now I want you to visualize yourself possibly eating an orange. Yes, an orange. And you know oranges are so good. Okay, I love oranges. But I want you to visualize yourself eating an orange. And as you're eating that orange, you're thinking about the fruit of life. Yeah. You know, we are the tree of life. It lives within us. Just been a little doormat. Probably need a little rewiring. But all is well. You feel safe there. You feel creative. Whatever childhood dream you had, is it coming back to you right about now? Or any new thoughts you've had about what you would like to do? You know, visualize that. This is your perfect time to do so while we're sitting here eating this apple and this orange. So next I want you to visualize your solar plex. I want you to visualize that it's kind of like a yellowish color. You know, something bright. We're going to think about the digestive system right here. So I want you to think about a banana. For those who like bananas, I like bananas, you know. Or pineapples. Mango. Visualize those fruits and how it make you feel, right? It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you can communicate, right? It makes you feel like you're open. It makes you feel connected to source. You can also visualize green as well. You know, that's where the heart lays. That's what keeps you connected to source. That's the part of you that makes you show love to others and want to show love back, you know, to yourself and get it back for yourself. Visualize that. It feels good, right? All right, now we're going to go to the throat chakra. I want you to visualize yourself just speaking your truth now. How many of y'all been holding yourself hostage on speaking your truth? Because you're afraid of hurting someone's feelings, or you're afraid of your feelings being hurt. Sometimes we have to speak the truth to get the truth out. You know, it's one of the universal laws, you know, you're getting that truth out there. You got to get it out. So visualize yourself speaking that, but speaking that with love. Because all this fruit is feeling good in you, right? You're the fruit of life. You're the tree of life. So when you speak of fruit. Speak of healing. Speak of love. All right? Next, we're going to go to this third eye chakra, okay? I want you to visualize these visions you've been having your whole life about where you like to see yourself, where you're supposed to be. I want you to visualize that it's happening right now for you. What does that look like? What is the divine telling you? Is it telling you you're supposed to be free to think and imagine? Don't you feel connected to God right there? Don't you feel connected to all things right there? You don't feel separate from nothing. You feel like you're everything. What you are, you're connected to everything. Every single thing. You come from source. And then I want you to visualize your crown chakra. I want you to visualize that pineal gland, that eye looking straight upward above you, connecting you to divine source, connecting you to God. Did you know that you were God? Like, I know we've been mistaught most of our lives that God is a being, but we are part of that source. We come from source. We came to experience ourselves. We came from source, you guys. That is for sure. So I want you to visualize yourself just lit up like the 4th of July, a ball of light. Look, I want to tell you something. For those who are on this spiritual journey, you can either sit up right about now or you can open your eyes. But I want you to look at yourself. I want you to, if you can, go look in the mirror. If you have a mirror, if you'd like to do this exercise, I'm going to help you with some shadow work, okay? I want you to go look in the mirror as you're feeling your most vulnerable right now, your most happiest. And I want you to think about something that has happened before you, maybe something traumatic, okay? Know that you are safe. I want you to visualize how it made you feel. And I want you to pay attention to how you're looking at yourself as you're visualizing how that made you feel. Something traumatic. Now I want you to see if you can stare at yourself as long as you can. If it's okay, try not to break concentration right now. I'm trying to help you open up your eyes again, your other eye, for those who didn't get a chance to get it open the first time. I want you to look at yourself and how you visualizing yourself. You know, the mirror is the gateway to your soul. So every time you look in the mirror, you storing your images in there. I want you to visualize yourself too as you're doing that. In a room with nobody in there, no one. Picture being pitch black like how it is when you go to sleep when you first close your eyes. That's the darkness. It's safe there. But you're that ball of light in that darkness. So why are we so afraid of everything here? Did you know that when you were first born, you were afraid of nothing when you came here? We didn't become afraid until we started realizing how the world works. The environments we grew up in, with our parents, their parents, what their lifestyle was like, what our siblings, if we had ones before us, what their lifestyle was like, the environment, the schools, the teachers, the friends. Those people told us who we were. And guess what? Some of them didn't even know who they were. We're all operating in a system to keep you stuck in this loop of fear, so you'll never know who you were and who you were born to be. I want you to know that you are part of Source, and I want you to bring that ball of light with you the rest of your life. I want you to know too that we just opened up all your chakras so that you can feel connected and feel not afraid. We were born to evolve, to experience ourselves, and to be free. When it's time to go, when it's time to leave, do not be afraid. It's okay. You're going back to Source. You're going back to love and light. Choose to wake up. Choose to stay awake. And choose to move forward on your journey. May this meditation, this shadow work, my message bless you tremendously on your self-care journey, on your healing journey to Source, back to Source. Ashe. You may now wake up. You are back in your safe space, safe and sound. You are present.